Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you.
Welcome to the Washington Warrior Event Center. I'm Justin Carrigan with Coach Scholes, and this is the first ever Washington tournament in the Warrior Event Center. I think we've last week you said we've had some way back in the day.
Some of the old heads. I was talking to Alan McCaleb, being one of them. I'll give him a tease him a little bit for playing in some tournaments here in Washington. That must have been a long time ago. But yeah, getting to show off this beautiful arena, and we look through the bracket here on the girls' side of it. Tecumseh struggled with Norman North JV earlier on in the first game of this, the second game of the tournament. It was a close game at half, but Tecumseh turned it on defensively, only gave up, I think maybe like 8 or 10 points in the rest of the game after giving up 17 points in the first quarter, and really put Norman North to bed in that one early in the second half. And North Rock Creek beat Chickasha. That's the top part of the bracket, so Norman North and Chickasha will play at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And Tecumseh and North Rock Creek will play at 3. Then Blanchard beat Sulphur in a tightly contested game, came down to the wire. So the winner of this game will play Blanchard, and Sulphur will play the loser. Lady Warriors taking on the Cache Bulldogs, coming in at 3-11. As the starting lineup for the Cache Lady Bulldogs being announced: number 2, Izzy Glenn; number 15, Haley Carter; number 22, Kinley Parker; number 24, Kylie Tott; and number 30, Aaliyah Young. 6'1", Jesse. Big girl there. Lady Warriors got a strong post player in Brianna Lindert. She'll have her hands full with that size tonight against the Cache Bulldogs, who are a 4A opponent, but they are 3-11, including a 4-game losing streak where they lost to Elk City most recently 56-25 and Chickasha 41-26. Lady Warriors are on the bottom of the bracket, so they'll be wearing the red jerseys, but they will be the home team. Well, I guess they got them as the visitor team here on the scoreboard. You see Jaden Taylor, Rylan Sheffy, Kelby Beller, Presley Johnson, and Brianna Lindert, the starters. Kendall Wells tucked it out through the Purcell game. They're going to give her the night off as she twisted her ankle the day before in practice, but it was good to see her knock a 3 down towards the end of that game. Hopefully give her some confidence throughout the rest of the season. And she started off the season red hot from the three-point line. And so it'd be nice to see her find that shooting groove again, Jesse.
Yeah, she came in, hit some free throws, and then hit that 3, and you saw the confidence building. Going to get a rest tonight, but, we'll see if we can get her back on the court soon.
Well, Cache Bulldogs only 3 victories on the season, but one of those is to Deer Creek. At the time was ranked number 20 in 6A, so they have the capability of pulling off the upset. They also lost to a team earlier this year in Lawton where they only scored 9 points, so kind of a roller coaster scoring-wise of the team.
Yeah, you saw the size difference from Young and Linder right there. See if that is an issue throughout the game. And I think for the Bulldogs here, you don't want to let the Warriors get off to a hot start like they can. And ambitious pass, and it works.
Nearly, yeah. She just missed it. They like to screen the back of the zone. Presley Johnson trying to get a rebound. She's able to tip it out of bounds.
That's a sign of things to come for the Bulldogs. They're going to have to start blocking out because these Warriors will get offensive rebounds. A very good rebounding team.
They're going right to the post, and Linder does a good job of getting around.
Yeah, if they're looking to go to the post, it's going to take a little more than a sloppy pass. This is a good defensive Warrior team, and the record shows that.
Yeah, they haven't performed to their level that they want to offensively recently, but their defensive effort has been really good. Looks like the Bulldogs are just working some clock here.
A good ball movement from the Bulldogs here. Not doing anything drastic.
And turnover on the
ball
Bulldogs
there.
Again, you can see that I would expect the Lady Warriors to see a lot of zone for the rest of the season, as teams are going to try to slow them down and make them hit outside shots. They've been struggling of late from the three-point line. Although Ryland Sheffy did hit 3 threes in the last game, got hot. Lindert gets the Warriors on the board first.
Yeah, Lindert last game didn't really get going. She got in foul trouble early.
Yeah, we talked about that too during the last game, about how some of them just didn't seem like they were fouls. Their arms are straight up, but the ref calls it. I guess it is, right?
It's Young for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're trying to get right in there.
Yeah, they're working her down low.
She got, I don't know, let's see what grade she's in. She's a junior. She gets a little bit better at posting up and sealing.
Oh, what a cut right there.
Yeah.
The foul. That was a beautiful play.
Yeah, Kylie Todd with the backdoor cut. Haley Carter, nice pass, and Todd will have 2 free throws. But you can see, like, she's got a good frame. She's not doing a very good job of sealing off Lindert. Once she figures that out, she'll be pretty tough to stop.
Yeah, she had the turnover earlier as well.
Right, trying to dribble ball. You don't normally see your bigs out there trying to handle the rock, but they run a little bit of a 5-out offense where they pass and then screen away, run girls off of the girls on the middle screening. So missed both free throws though, and the Lady Warriors are pushing the ball up the court quickly.
Yeah, without Wells, you can definitely tell it's a bit more maybe slowed down from the Warriors. Johnson has it. And they're just moving the ball around.
Nice move.
Yeah, nice move by...
Oh, those elbows are flying right by the chin.
Yeah, Jaden Taylor starting tonight for Wells. And we see her get some minutes, come off the bench every now and then. So she's, got some experience out there. Not a totally...
Well, she hit a couple of jumpers early on in the Pauls Valley game, too, that showed off her shooting acumen.
Yeah, they have her down low, and she probably should have hit her. Hit Young there. She was open in the paint.
Yeah, and Linder's doing a good job of just not chasing Young outside past the 15-foot mark. It's really not going to be doesn't look to be a threat, as they work their offense to perfection, and number 24, Kylie Todd, gets the 2 points.
And that's her second time, going underneath the basket, catching it, and putting up a shot. She'll probably look to do that all game now. And Chevy's going to put up a 3, and that goes in. And she's carrying that momentum from Tuesday into Thursday here.
You're exactly right. Good to see her continue that hot streak. And if they're going to stay in that zone, she's going to have to keep hitting shots.
Cash going to turn it over there. And, it's the first, we're going to do this tournament annually. We plan to do this tournament every year.
Sir. Yes,
and
sir.
What a way to start it off, to win it.
Right.
4:26 to go in the first quarter. Washington up 3. Sheffy coming off that 3. It looks as if she's going to put up another one.
Looks like Jaden Wells got caught in the middle of that zone. Wells a capable shooter as well. Good decision not to shoot it right away. You really don't want to shoot it the first time you touch it off the bench. Maybe the next time she sees it, she'll be ready to knock it down. And the Lady Warriors is trying to work it around the perimeter until they find an open cutter of their own. They find Beller. And it's good.
Yeah, Beller's going to go up. Good turn, set her feet in, shoot right there. And Young's not in, so for the Bulldogs. So if you're going to attack the paint, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah, it's interesting to see her out already. Maybe it's these post players sometimes don't have the as much conditioning as the guards. So you wonder if that's the case. The Cache Lady Bulldogs only have 8 players suited up. So it might be a thing where they're trying to keep everybody fresh.
Bulldog offense seems to consisting of, looking for those back doors and those
Yeah.
underneath routes. And they've been hitting them.
Yeah, the girls, Lady Warriors got to make sure they don't get caught chasing because all they're doing is curling at the top of the free throw line. The Warriors try to get a steal, and they do.
That was good by Jaden Taylor there, and she might get the assist.
Yeah, good look by Taylor to get it to Sheffy up the court. She'll have an opportunity of 2 free throws. Looks like Coach Simon wants a timeout, and we'll take one with him. Lady Warriors lead 7-2. We'll be back after these commercials.
Is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Air Product Support.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center in the first annual Washington tournament. Warriors leading 7-2 against Cash. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Rylan Sheffy shooting free throws right now.
Yeah, Lady Warriors coming off of 2 wins against ranked opponents in Marlowe and Purcell. Most recently, beating a number 10 Purcell team pretty handily, 47-35 in a game that really never seemed in doubt. And so, Lady Warriors ranked number 1 in the state, looking to win their 3rd tournament of the year. If you're Cash Bulldogs coach, you'd like to see number 22 be on that block. And she would have had a layup opportunity. That's Kinley Parker, who instead stopped at the 3-point line and missed the 3.
When they're going up and it's good. And
Leonard's got that nice little fadeaway jumper down, and she seems very comfortable shooting it.
Yeah, and you see Young still out for the Bulldogs. If you're going to want to attack Linder down low, now's her time. Young, a 6'1" junior for the Bulldogs.
See, Linder's getting caught chasing after her. Now she did a good job. But there's that backdoor cut that we saw earlier that gave the Bulldogs their only points of the game.
We've seen the Bulldogs get careless a few times tonight with the ball, a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, this offense is decent, it's good stuff, but they just doesn't have the players. The fundamentals they're being careless with the basketball, putting the ball in front of the defender's face, and it's just getting popped up. And then she lost balance there. Number 4, Layla Copeland, she just lost her balance and traveled. But coach has a good design, good strategy for her offense. Sometimes you got to have the right Jimmys and Joes to execute it.
Beller has it. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson going up left-handed. Not going to go in. Good job by Linder there to not reach over.
Yeah, you can wonder if she kind of learned her lesson. That's a good charge there by Linder, too.
Yeah, back-to-back smart plays right there.
Yeah, they're saying, maybe she learned her lesson a little bit as far as just trying not to get too aggressive early on in the game to save yourself, because as we mentioned before, she's really the only true post player that they have that's like physical and can handle it down there against the really good other good post players. And so losing her early really affects this team as Jaden Taylor takes a quick 3. Luckily it bounced off Parker's arm. But yeah, you gotta like that she's
Sheffy going to go for 3.
I thought that was in. That she's being smart and not trying to pick up early fouls.
Yeah, good job by Taylor there. Able to save it.
Ooh, that's me travel. I said, she's their only true post player, but I mean with experience, because they do have Laney Gay, who's out there now, and Emerson Massey that have played this year, but Linder started every game last year for the Lady Warriors. And so she has that experience that these other younger girls don't, with Gay and Massey being just freshmen.
35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Warriors up 10-2. See if the Bulldogs can end the quarter off with some momentum.
Ooh.
And might have been a walk there.
Yeah, or an elbow right to Lindert's face. And she looks like she's a little slow to get up.
Second.
If I'm Lindert, just because of how tough she plays and the physicality, because she's not backing down, I would definitely be wearing a mouthpiece at that position. You've seen her take a charge. You've seen her get it elbowed right in the face there. She's not going to back down.
Now 23 seconds. Young is checked back in. We'll see if they try to go to her, and they do. And they get her down low.
And one.
And one.
I thought the Lady Warriors did a good job in not hacking. She was just able to power through one of their arms and get the bucket.
You saw the size difference as Taylor walked by her.
Yeah, Taylor. Jane Taylor listed at Coach Simon doing an old trick and not putting any heights on there as Lindert skies up for the rebound. But she's just a couple inches over 5 foot. The Lady Warriors going to hold the last shot. We got 5 seconds left into this quarter.
We'll see what Sheffy does with it. Going to get a pretty good look from Johnson, and it goes in. What a shot to end the quarter.
Well, you got to love the unselfishness of Sheffy, who attacked and didn't try to force a shot. Found her shooter in the corner. Give the Lady Warriors a 13-4 lead heading into the second quarter. You're watching Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
I would like to wish Jackson Hendricks and the Washington Warriors the best of luck this football season. Air Product Supply is your local ClientMaster and Lux Air distributor, supplying quality HVAC equipment and parts to Oklahoma and Texas. Give us a call at 405-288-0233 and we will get you in contact with a local, licensed, and trusted contractor near you. This is Tyler Beller, the voice of Air Product Supply, signing off. Go Warriors!
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction. They're also a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Justin Carey, joined with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 4-13. We saw Ryan Sheffy make a very good pass to Johnson, Presley Johnson. She put up a 3 at the end of the quarter. And Warriors take a nice lead to start it. See what the Bulldogs come out with. Kind of looking like the same offense, out of back doors.
Yeah, they're just, the only difference is they're bringing 30 up to the front as Leonard breaks away for an easy 2 points.
Yeah, they've done that a few times tonight. They're trying to get it to Young, and they're just forcing it. It's not there, and Linder makes a good play there. Something the Bulldogs got to fix is, another issue they had in the first quarter was these silly turnovers. And they get it to Young that time. That's not bad.
No,
Young going up.
Yeah.
That was good defense by Linder. Hands up, no foul. Presley Johnson has it. It's going to be Taylor for 3.
Yeah, that looked like it came out of her hand kind of funny.
Yeah, her release looked a little early.
But Young's an interesting prospect. And definitely a tough matchup. If she gets some footwork down and get some post moves, because right there, the last possession, you just try to bully ball down there as number 22 for the Bulldogs, Parker, on the nice backdoor cut. It's called jump ball. It'll be Warrior basketball, but you can teach her a couple of post moves. She's a tough matchup. And she runs pretty well. Teach her how to seal off, and I'm sure they'll enjoy having her for another year.
Almost turns it over, where he's able to recover.
Jesse, I thought we had some issues throwing the ball in last game against Purcell. I remember a lot of those passes sailing over players' heads, so it was a turnover by the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, not necessarily just throwing it in. We threw a lot of across-the-court passes that I don't think we should have tried to made as shot's going to be airball there.
Yeah, I think Strong Breeze came out on that one as Coach Simon likes to call a timeout.
A few people just walked in, so, you know.
His second timeout of the half, and he is being pretty demonstrative, trying to get his girls fired up. We'll take a break. Lady Warriors lead 15-6.
Hey, Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Entertain your children and grandchildren with videos that teach character.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carrigan with Coach Scholes. Warriors lead 15-6. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Presley Johnson hits her second three of the game.
Yeah, same spot at the end of the first quarter, so you got to think that Coach Simon might have a little play drawn up for her on the next offensive possession. As now he's going to bring her out. So Presley
second
Johnson's
foul.
That's unfortunate because she was starting to get going.
You see that a lot, though. They get excited after they make a big play.
Yeah.
Try to do too much on the defensive end.
Warriors have 14 fouls, so you have to try to limit those fouls because I do not think that Cash going to have much success running their half-court offense.
Good Euro step there.
They do have to block out her, though.
Yeah, good finish by Young. And, I said during the timeout, the Warriors look a bit complacent right now. Their opponent's not the best, doesn't have the best record. It feels like, they're not taking this as seriously. This three's not going to go.
Well, as you're talking about, sometimes you start reading newspaper clippings and don't think that that's a nice move there.
A good move by Young. Couldn't get the touch on it, but...
Yeah, but you can see she's always going to her right arm, though, so that might be something to pay attention to for the Lady Warrior defense.
And so far, Cash looking a little one-dimensional, just looking for Young or looking down low at the basket. If these Lady Warriors can realize that, maybe back off, see if this team can beat them, shooting the basketball, might have success for that.
And what we think might be just some complacency could be just the fact that Cash is sitting back in the zone and making the Lady Warriors have to work their offense. Lady Warriors hadn't had a whole lot of chances to get set up in the press. Let's see if they're able to now at that Sheffy jump shot.
Yeah, I think Sheffy's got 6 points tonight. Tied with Johnson for leading scorers, I believe.
Now the Bulldogs go back to their little motion offense where they set screens for each other. 5 out. There's the open player.
Yeah,
she is scared of Kelby Beller.
Yeah, she's got to put that up a bit sooner. She took a dribble and
I don't think she realized how open she was.
Yeah, I don't either. That's a big missed opportunity there for the Bulldogs.
Haley Carter gets a nice screen, wide open into the basket. Beller with a nice step back jump shot. Now the Lady Warriors offense is starting to catch fire. Coach Crowley for the Lady Bulldogs calls a timeout. We'll take one with them. Lady Warriors lead 22-8. We're listening to Washington basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Values like obedience, kindness, gratitude, love of country, and self-worth. Just plain old common sense. Go to MusicMunchkins.com to stream or order DVDs. And you'll be proud to see some of our own younger Washington Warriors in action. That's MusicMunchkins.com.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carrigan with Coach Scholes in the first annual Washington tournament. Warriors up 22-8 against Cache. 3:41 to go in the second quarter. It's been a one-dimensional game for Cache. You know, looking for Young in the post. Some backdoor offense as well.
Oh, you're going to get a steal there by Massey.
Yeah, good tip by Johnson there.
Lady Warriors with 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores out on the floor.
Kendall Wells not playing tonight. Rolled her ankle in practice, but it's been a injury she's been facing for a little while now, so getting some needed rest tonight. So far, Warriors doing fine without her.
Linder rises up over Young and unable to make that jump shot. Linder showing off her athleticism. Lady Warriors trying to trap the ball. And Sheffy gets the rip, and it's called jump ball. Sheffy looked like Cole Scott right there with the football running down the floor.
Yeah, Sheffy grabbed it. I don't think Sheffy thought she was able to rip it out, because when she did, she took a few steps. Probably a good thing they called jump ball right there, because it probably would have been called a travel if it wasn't. Bulldogs working it, and seems like in the paint is where they want to be.
Yeah, you mentioned that you would just let them shoot out from the outside during the break. And, you know, you might be right. The only shot they've taken outside the three-point line, or from the three-point line, was an air ball. So, but of course, Lady Warriors want to get up and create some turnovers on the defensive end, so they're going to get up and pressure these Lady Bulldogs. Good defense there by Laney Gay.
Ooh, almost turned it over there. And again, looking for Young, and that's fine, but you can't force it.
Well, the reality is they just got to make better passes. Those girls, she's open. They're passing it to the side that the defense is on, and so the defense is always able to get a hand on it. And so, sure, Coach Crowley's going to be able to see that on film and teach her girls. What they really want to do is lift fake and then make a bounce pass into her.
Yeah, I was going to say, a bounce pass there would have worked fine.
Yeah, and away from the defensive side. They're kind of half fronting her from one side. They just got to find the side that she's doing it from. So Massey takes a 3. Good tip by Johnson.
Yeah, quite a few turnovers recently for the Warriors. And Johnson,
what a look.
What a pass from Johnson. And a tough finish.
Yeah, they're going to get travel. I thought Johnson was going to shoot that. She's hit 2 already tonight, but instead saw cutting Lindert, and Lindert just a little bit too far underneath the basket, especially with Young draped over her.
Yeah, you got to position yourself better, but good attempt. Bulldogs not able to finish off that fast break. Or really, it was a slow break. I don't know what to call that. Sheffy.
Thought about it.
It's an interesting matchup. You got Sheffy and Young.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's out of position. Supposed to be covering the middle of that zone. Instead, she's on the outside of it. I think the coach is trying to get her attention to get out there. She's not used to being in that spot.
I definitely couldn't shoot over that. Of course, if there was nobody in front of me, I couldn't shoot.
Oh, Jesse, I remember you being able to knock some shots down back in the day.
Oh, you're being nice to me. I was gonna say we don't have to talk about my shooting.
No, you got good. Turnover by the Warriors. They bring in some subs. We got a minute left until halftime.
Young's gonna check back out. This offense, you know, we'll see what they do. Young's really been their go-to, so. And it's gonna be
it should have been turnover.
Yeah.
Good pass. Again, the Lady Warriors getting lucky right now. They are trailing behind their offensive player, and Cache is just curling off of it. Nice pass on the baseline by Beller, and nearly gets a three-pointer to fall. Good hustle by Taylor.
Yeah, good rebound there, and Sheffy's going to go back up.
That's
she
good.
hit that same shot earlier. Warriors extend their lead.
Oh, looked like the half-court line got number 22. She tripped. As Taylor was looking to throw it to her.
Another turnover. They're stacking up for the Warriors. Beller's going to go up. And she's going to score. Down to 3. We'll see if Bulldogs get it off.
They do get
They
it
do.
off.
And it won't go in. Warriors leading 26-8 at halftime.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll have some commercials and try to get some stats from the bookkeepers. Watching Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Hey Warrior fans, there's a credit union designed for our community by our community members, Growing Oaks Federal Credit Union. We offer a wide array of banking services, a drive-up ATM, and money tools that will move you forward. Come and be a part of our member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution that knows you by name and has your best interest in mind. We're located behind Goldsby Store. We're here for you. Federally insured by NCUA. Go Warriors!
Warrior fans, is your air conditioner making a sound like it's ready to take off? Is your heater not producing enough heat to take the chill out of the air? Then call Airfare Heat and Air. Dwayne Branham, Noah Zamora, owners of Airfare, are proud supporters of the Washington Warriors and are hometown guys with a hometown company that will give you great pricing on Luxair and Climate Master geothermal HVAC systems. Need service on your existing equipment? Call them today at 405-626-1989 to schedule a service visit. That's Airfare Heat and Air.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center for the first annual Washington Warrior Tournament. As Coach Simon just now sending the girls out with 34 seconds to go at halftime.
Yeah, that's an old Rocky Clark pool where you just get them out of their locker room right at the last second, trying to get every ounce of advice into them. Although they are up 18 points into this first, after one half of basketball, you got to imagine that Coach Simon isn't very happy with how they've been playing so far. And he's just doing a good job coaching them up. They did make a little bit of a run towards the end of that second quarter to extend this lead. And, you know, we've been talking all year, Jesse, about the balanced scoring of the Lady Warriors, and I went down there and got some stats. Rylan Sheffy leading right now with 8 points, but your other top 3 or 4 scorers, Beller, Johnson, and Linder, each have 6 as they get Rylan Sheffy an open 3 to start the half.
Good play by Linder to keep the ball in. Warriors going to get a second chance point here.
Against these teams that try to slow the game down by running zone, making you have to work your offense a while, and
We're just going to get the foul there. Oh.
And then being deliberate on offense, the best thing they can do is get that bucket going. They'll get a chance here at the free throw line. And then getting that press and create some turnovers to speed this game up.
Yeah, we saw that in the second quarter. They were really getting a lot of turnovers and coming off on the fast break, got a lot of points. But this is a team they should, put away pretty early into this third quarter. Probably should have been put away in the second quarter.
Well, that's what you kind of want to do, is be able to knock these teams out early so you can get some rest in tournament games. You want to, it's a 3-day grind against some good competition, so you want to get your top players out of the game as early as possible if you can, so that they can rest their legs. And then it also gives a chance for younger players to get some more experience. I think that's what's been so great about the football program, is they've been dominating teams, throughout the entire year. And that allows those younger guys to get more playing time, and then that just kind of allows them to develop at a quicker rate than they normally would. Go ahead.
See what type of adjustments these Bulldogs made at halftime. As Young was really the only consistent player.
That's a nice little set there.
And Young's going to score, 6'1" junior, their leading scorer.
Yeah, she has 6 points, 6 of the 10 points. The other 2 baskets come from Todd and Parker.
Linder's going to get a rebound and go back up with it.
We mentioned her early, and when we get back, we'll talk about her third quarter against the Marlowe Outlaws. Listen to Washington Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hi, I'm Jake Coles, number 28 for the Washington Warriors. My mom, Sonia, with the Santa Fe Agency, is a graduate of Washington High School and a longtime Washington Warriors and Lady Warriors supporter. As an independent agency, Santa Fe has the ability to write policies with a variety of insurance companies, so finding the right fit for you, the customer, is easier. Please reach out to Sonia for your next insurance quote, whether it be on your house, auto, boat, RV, or commercial needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys of Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. Jesse Carey joined with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 29-10. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. And when we took a break, you wanted to talk about Linder's third quarter.
Yeah, so her third quarter against Marlowe, she really got going, and it's kind of starting to look like at this quarter. She scored all the points of this half for the Lady Warriors.
Bulldogs going to get a look from 3. Haven't made one tonight. And they're going to go to the line.
But like the Golden State Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, their third quarters, they've been known for their third quarters, and Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
Third quarter Klay.
Yeah, third quarter Klay. So maybe Brianna Linder's making that a trend to get after it on the offensive side of the ball in the third quarter.
What Klay scored? 32 in the third quarter?
Is that against the Thunder back in 2016?
I can't remember. I know he's got the record.
Yeah. He had like 11 threes or something.
If it was against the Thunder, then I've erased it from my memory. How about the Thunder this year? Surprising
Thunder.
people.
Yeah, already they're in a 9 seed right now. Of course, it's still not even the All-Star break, but Johnson finds Lindert. Third quarter, Lindert, another bucket.
Yeah, before the season started, I didn't think Shea could, be a top 10, top 15 player. I didn't think he could be a 1 for the Thunder, but he's really been very impressive this year, in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, and we'll see if Coach Crowley calls a 30, and she does, and we'll keep it here. Talk about the Baby Thunder, the youngest team in the league, Jesse, and they're sitting at 9 seed and get to play the Sacramento Kings tomorrow night, and out in Sacramento. But you got to be impressed with what they've done and the development of all their players. As you think about how Josh Giddey was really dominant last night, kid's only 20 years old.
Yeah, for sure, and he's a player that he's just criminally underrated. He can go get 30 on a lot of these teams in the NBA, and he's a great passer, and he's a good rebounder. He's got height, and he's the real deal.
Well, and Mark Dagnall, you got to think he's on the short list for Coach of the Year with the way they've been playing and the squad that he has, as young as they are, as the Cash Bulldogs look to throw it in. But done an unbelievable job, and they just play a really good brand of basketball. And I think they made like 49 shots last night. 41 of them were assisted. So almost every shot that they make is coming set up by a teammate, and so that brings a lot of chemistry to your team when it's not just ISO ball.
Yeah, it's great team chemistry all around.
It's a good find by Young.
Oh, yeah, they haven't been able to hit the 3 all game, but the looks have been there. They're almost kind of like these Lady Warriors a little bit. It's a lot of team chemistry. It's not a lot of me ball. It's we ball.
Yeah. And they're always looking to make the extra pass, and that's what's made it enjoyable to watch play.
Yeah, a good example of that at the end of the first quarter. Ryan Sheffy hit Johnson for the 3.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like the Lady Warriors call timeout. That will leave them with 1. So Coach Simon looking to use all his timeouts tonight. We'll take a break with them. Lady Warriors up 31-10. Listen to Warrior Football on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
You choose to do you. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Air Product Supply would like to wish Jackson Hendricks and the Washington Warriors the best of luck this football season. Air Product Supply is your local Client Master and Lux Air distributor, supplying quality HVAC equipment and parts to Oklahoma and Texas. Give us a call at 405-288-0233 and we will get you in contact with a local, licensed, and trusted contractor near you. This is Tyler Beller, the voice of Air Product Supply, signing off. Go Warriors!
B&H Construction is a proud Warrior partner. They are the leading directional drilling contractor with major operational hubs all over Oklahoma and in Texas. Their involvement in and support of our community goes far beyond utility construction.
Welcome back to the first annual Washington tournament here in the Warrior Event Center. Washington up 31-11. I'm Jesse Carrigan with Coach Scholes. 5:33 to go in the third quarter, and how about this? Coach Simon for the Warriors has got 1 timeout left.
Yeah, and, that's a tough shot there. We've seen that shot. The Lady Warriors take that shot a lot off that pivot, and so you got to think maybe they work on it, but they hadn't had any luck making it until that one right there. But Presley Johnson really feeling it. She's got 9 points on the evening, all 3 3-pointers. That's a strong screen set by Parker of the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, Warriors opened the season shooting really well for 3, and they kind of fizzled out a bit, but tonight they're shooting it very well.
Yeah, that is the last piece to this Lady Warrior team, in my opinion, for them to being a legitimate state championship contender. I think they're contenders right now, but I always say, like, you can't be the favorite unless you beat the champ. And Jones is back-to-back state champions, and so in my opinion, they're the best team in 3A. But Lady Warriors are going to have an opportunity, I feel like, playing on Saturday in the Big House and settling that opinion from me.
Sloppy pass there. Beller's going to have it. Easy layup. She's going to finish it. Warriors go up.
And looks like Parker passes it to Maddie Green, and Reese Stidham out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of
Maddie Green's face turns about as red as the undershirt that she's wearing.
A lot of sloppy turnovers.
Yeah, and that's what you expect from a 3-11 team. I'm sure that's what Coach Simon was expecting to see early on in this game. But yeah, if the Lady Warriors are able to hit outside shots like this, then they are a big threat to knocking off Jones as the Class 3A state champion. Because Jones likes to play a lot of zone as well.
You know, Cash does a decent job of, moving the ball around, but they can't ever get shots from it. You move the ball around too long, you're just going to turn it over.
Yeah, and that's the biggest issue right now in this game for them is some of their decision-making as Rylan Sheffy steps into a jump shot hasn't been the best. And here's third quarter Linder, another bucket. She's going to keep calling her that.
She's got quite a few points so far in this third quarter.
And what I liked about her game tonight and against Marlowe, a lot of times she's averaging double figures, but most of her points have been coming from being the guards dropping it down to her on their dribble drive offense. Here, she's just muscling up shots over a bigger Young, 6'1" Young from Cash. And so you've got to be excited about that if you're Coach Simon, because it shows her that she can make contested shots. Nice job by Presley Johnson cutting to the middle of the lane.
Gets a good look.
And here's another thing. You see Emerson Massey in there now. Linder's toughness is starting to rub off on Massey as she is able to create that jump ball on the Cash Lady Bulldogs. Possession will stay in their hands, but you got to like that learning curve that those freshmen are starting to see from the older, experienced players.
Yeah, we'll see. Going to get a double dribble there. We'll see if Coach Simon's going to put in some more of these younger players and these inexperienced players, get them some playing time.
Yeah, there's still 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this quarter, and we saw the game before here, North Rock Creek. It just depends on what coaching style philosophy you have, as Massey's shot gets rejected. But North Rock Creek's coach, they left their starters in until the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter, even though they're up close to 30. And so we'll see what Coach Simon chooses to do as Presley Johnson takes a tough shot, and there's Emerson Massey with the board.
Warriors going to remain in possession.
I was always scared that I was going to get a player injured, so I always erred on the side of caution and got guys in as quick as I could when I felt comfortable so that no one got injured. But some coaches like to keep their offense going, as Presley Johnson just misses that three. It's her first miss from the three-point line tonight.
And again, you see good ball movement from the Bulldogs, but they don't really do much with it. That was a good rip.
Nice pass by Beller.
Yeah, good rip by Sheffy. She's going to able to get the layup good to go. And that was good pass by Beller, like you said. And good trap by the Warriors. Going to have a fast break.
Nice pass. Good pass by Wells and get the and one.
Yeah, Presley Johnson having herself a night. Might have to start calling her third quarter as well.
But what I liked about Wells there is she at first I thought she was going to try to shoot a little pull-up jump shot, but then she kept going, and that made the defender have to make a decision whether she's going to stop Wells or stay on Johnson. She tried to stop Wells, and Wells found Johnson under the basket, and now she has a three-point play opportunity for the Lady Warriors. Also got to like the defensive effort by the Lady Warriors in this quarter, only giving up 3 points so far, after giving up 8 in that second quarter. Good hustle by Massey. As you can see, there's now he's got he's only got 4. Well, he's got Jaden Taylor in there. She started, but Rylan Sheffy, the only girl that's normally been starting for the Lady Warriors, is the only starter in the ball game.
Warriors doing a good job just moving the ball around. Some inexperienced players in, so.
Nice move.
Good to move the ball around.
They're going to find an open player, and there's Sheffy for 3.
It doesn't go in. They're going to get the rebound. Sheffy going back up and gets the foul.
Yeah, that's good ball movement there. And you like it whenever teams get rewarded with that unselfishness. And Sheffy could have shot one of those shots, instead gave it up, and then was able, the ball finds you. They'll find you back if you reward good play. And that's what happened there. Sheffy was able to get the ball back, create the foul. And she knocks down 1 of 2.
45-11, 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Cash with 3 team fouls, Warriors with 2. Only 1 timeout for the Warriors. But Simon's burned through them.
Yeah, I feel like this quarter's flown by, but I'm going to have to give Coach Simon a hard time. It wouldn't have been a lot faster. We would have called 2 timeouts.
Well, that was a good backdoor. They've done that a lot tonight.
Can't travel. Again, I know Coach Crowley over there is disappointed in that, but the stuff that she's running is good stuff. It's just they got to work on the fundamentals of not turning the ball over, making good passing decisions, because you can see a lot of the turnovers that are happening from the wing to the top of the key have been from the Lady Warriors jumping that pass. So just got to work more on backdoor cuts and decision-making on those passes, and she can get that done. So they only have 2 seniors on this team, a young squad. As we saw, they only have 8 players suited up. If she can get them going, I think she's got the ability. I think she's got the right idea about what she's trying to do and on the offensive side of the ball. So
when Beller brought the ball up, we saw Coach Simon tell her just hold for last shot, and they're gonna get it. It's gonna be a pass, excuse me. And I can go to finish.
There's a couple of blocks there. Lady Warriors up 30 going into the fourth quarter. You're watching Warrior basketball on WashingtonWarriors.tv.
So, a good neighbor and friend. When experience and safety count, your best source for directional drilling is B&H Construction. Go Warriors!
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Hey Warrior fans, this is Brian Arthur. My wife Jennifer and I are proud sponsors of the Washington Warriors and would like to wish all the Warriors and their coaches the best of luck this season. When you need a locally owned company that you can trust, look no further. For over 20 years, we have offered all of our customers the best products and services in the industry. Whether it's residential or commercial, we got you covered. Give us a call or visit our website.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center. I'm Jesse Carrigan with Coach Scholes. Warriors up 44-11 to start the fourth quarter. And it's looking like the Warriors are going to be moving on in the Washington tournament. Who are they going to be playing next, Coach?
They'll be playing the Blanchard Lady Lions. They beat Sulphur earlier today. Blanchard coached by Jennifer Schneeberger. They're going to get a legal screen there. But Schneeberger, one of the better coaches in the area. She'll have her girls prepared. Either way, whoever would have won that game, because Coach Toby Todd's a really good coach out of Sulphur too. So they, from a coaching standpoint, that always scares you. You know you're going to go up against a quality coach. But I'm sure Coach Simon, quality coach himself, will have these Lady Warriors ready to go if they're able to hold on to this 33-point lead. There's that backdoor action I was telling you about. Nice shot there by Izzy Glenn.
A lot of inexperienced players in for the Warriors. They're looking to work their depth. They're going to turn it over there. We'll see if the Bulldogs can take advantage of it, see if they can set some offense up. You know, not a winnable game, but, you know, just look to find something that they can be proud of.
Yeah, it was a good travel.
Going to get her for a walk there. Only if you could run with the basketball. Only if. Well, I guess you can do that now. You see the MMA basketball? That stuff's crazy, man.
It's something that belongs on ESPN the Ocho.
Hey, I'll watch it. Beller. And Warriors doing a good job. Just running some dribble drive right now.
Nice attack.
Beller driving.
Good pass.
Shot won't go. That was a good pass from Beller. Unselfish there. Could have went up on a tough shot.
Yeah, he's got an easy look for Massey. She's wasn't able to put it. I'm sure Coach Simon would like her to just take a dribble and put it off the glass. It's a kind of a tough shot right there in the middle of the lane where you're not sure how. It requires a lot of touch. And so it wasn't an easy shot. But she could have made it easier by just taking the dribble and going off the glass. Six minutes to go. Lady Warriors taking their time on this offensive possession.
Yeah, just looking to drain some of this clock. Only 5 minutes to go. Get a good win.
You got the Splash Sisters over there. Third quarter Splash Sisters about to check in.
Yeah, Warriors very, very good third quarter. You know, third quarter Linder. We established that today.
What was the score at halftime? Like 22 to 10 maybe?
26 maybe.
Yeah. And so they scored 18 in that third quarter. So really got after it.
Boys going to be taking on Chickasha after this game.
Yeah, that should be an exciting game.
Yeah.
It's not like I think the boys got the 3 seed, so this is going to be like a 3-6 matchup as Linder gets some deep position. Nice move by the sophomore forward. But Chickasha athletic team. They got one really good player, point guard, and so he'll be a handful. But they've only won a couple of games this year, so the Warriors are seated higher than them for a reason. But they're just scary enough to, with their athleticism, to maybe make you think about it a couple times. As Wells gets the 3, good rebound by Sheffy. Just misses.
Yeah, Chickasha not the best record, but they are a 4A school, I believe, or a 4A basketball program.
And if you go look at who they're playing, the teams that they're playing, you're looking at that conference that has Anadarko and Kingfisher and Blanchard and Tuttle, and there's a lot of teams that wouldn't have a good record if they had to go against those squads every night. I think Weatherford, Elk City, and Clinton are in that conference as well.
It's been fun watching the matchup between Linder and Young tonight. I think Linder's done a very good job. Obviously, Young scored a few times, but that tends to happen in a basketball game. So
yeah, and she's, again, I think she has the potential to be a really good player. She just got a little bit of footwork that she'll have to work on. There's a turnover. And that player is talking about Malik Murphy, 6'1" senior, number 5 for the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. As Coach Simon looking to empty his bench.
Sheffy gonna pull it out. smart decision.
Oh, Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson trying to go down low.
Yeah, trying to force that pass. You've seen her try to do that where she's going against her, or trying to pass it against the action that she's going. Lady Warriors get a round of applause for their efforts tonight. Andy Thomas, Brinley Thomas, Lenny Gay, Emerson Massey, and Haley Henderson in the game now.
Good pass there.
We're going to get her for a travel.
3:35 to go. See if Cash can end this game with something just to be proud of. See if they can set some up against these lesser experienced Lady Warriors.
Henderson now tasked with guarding Young. That's a nice move by Young with the step through.
Just got ripped.
Brinley Thomas nearly gets the steal. Again, some footwork in the post. Going to go a long way for Miss Young.
Yeah, she's got speed when she turns and, looks to the basket to score.
Yeah, a little bit of explosiveness. I'm sure Haley Henderson is like, what am I doing? I gotta guard this girl. You did a good job there. See if she can block her out. That's a three by number 22, Parker.
Yeah, she shot that a few times tonight, and I guess that's one of her go-to shots, and she finally makes one.
Cash will end up playing Sulphur at 12:30 tomorrow.
That was a good rip by Bulldog defender.
And then Washington will play Blanchard at 5:30. We'll have that game here on WashingtonWarriors.tv. We'll have all the games streamed tomorrow, as we have round 2 here at the Washington Tournament in the Washington Event Center. Nice move by Brinley Thomas. Unable to make that fall.
Bulldogs have it going the other way. So if they do, 22 is going to put up another three, in and out. Young just too big. These inexperienced Warriors.
Yeah, and I think she's got a chance to be pretty good. Depends on how much work she puts in.
Tough three.
And Thomas nearly gets that one to fall.
Young down low. Good rebound, puts it up and gets the finish.
Well, so you seen there, she was right there and kind of was hesitant on letting that one get up there. So maybe her left hand's not so strong. She might need to get some left hand work in as well, as Parker gets the steal on Brinley Thomas. And these are just learning lessons for these young Lady Warriors. As
Parker's
Coach Simon's going to have to tell them, you got to make sure you take care of the basketball.
Yeah, for Cash, last minute hasn't been that bad for him. Parker showing out, making some plays. They're going to cut this lead to 24, and they got a minute. We'll see what happens. Going to have to stay tuned.
Like your positivity.
Might be being positive for the wrong team, though. That's the only problem.
You got to take care of the basketball here. She's going to try to do too much dribbling. And Parker smelled blood and creates a turnover. Good hustle by Massey to stop it. Landed awkwardly. And Gay is going to get fouled.
Yeah, 5th foul on Cash. The Warriors keep this up, they'll be shooting free throws.
Yeah, I like Coach Simon here getting after Brinley Thomas here, just coaching her up, saying, trying to show her this is what you need to do so you don't get the ball turned over. She's being hounded by Parker. And so just a learning experience. See if she learns from it right here. She's got it away from the defender. And that's a better job by Brinley Thomas.
They only need one more. Warriors get it inbounded. They just got to hold it for 10 seconds.
Yeah, Andy needs to make sure she's strong with it.
Almost gets
stepped
ripped.
out of bounds. They're over the half-court line. Now they just got to pick it up and hold it.
Or throw it up in the air, Westbrook style. And that's going to be the game. Warriors win 46-22. They'll move on.
Yeah, they did what they're supposed to. It's those games where you come out there and you hope you look sharp, and for the most part, I thought the Lady Warriors did, aside from a couple times where they were a little bit sluggish. But Coach Simon coached them up hard and got them going and had a really good third quarter led by Brianna Lindert and Presley Johnson. Presley Johnson hit 3 threes on the evening, and Rylan Sheffy one of her own, so it's good to see the ball going in from deep by the Lady Warriors. They come away with the victory. Stay tuned. We'll have the Washington Warriors playing the Chickasha Fighting Chicks after this. Remember, you'll have to refresh your browser as we get this set up on a new screen. Lady Warriors go away winning 46-22.
Entertain your children and grandchildren with videos